In this segment, we're going to be building the frame for the strings that will be used for your snare. And make sure that you have the groove side holes up towards the top and position them like so. Again, we're going to apply a small amount of glue, which, as you can see, I kind of overdone it on this piece. And make sure it's flush on the side, and then fasten it. Flip it over and do the same thing. Again, make sure the edge is flush. And flip it back over. Again, make sure the grooves are both on the same side towards the top. And now on here, what we're going to do a little different, we're going to measure over 1/4 inch and bring it in. The reason for this is the washboard sticks inside a little bit, and you won't be able to get the frame past the washboard. If you don't use the washboard, then flush the sides up. Double check it. Turn around again, measure another 1/4 inch over. And fasten it. Now here I'm using the biggest string you can find on a little nut and pulling it through the string. You will need 2 strings, but this is so you won't be able to pull it back through the hole. Now feed it through the back side to the front on the top first hole. To the top first hole on the front side, pull it through. Now what you're going to do is drop down from that next hole on the back side, feed the string back through like so, and pull it tight. Now I got a pair of Kleins because it kind of helps pull it a little snugger like so. And going back across the front, feeding it through the front side, pulling it back, and at this point go ahead and get your second string unwound and ready. This one string just isn't quite enough. Feed the excess back through the back side, up through the top, pull it tight. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of that string, feed it through the little hole on the other end of the other string, and twist the excess around. And then start the process again. Feed it through the front side, third hole down, and then back through the same side from the back side like so. Again, pull it snug. Put it through the front side of the last hole in the other. Give it a little tug. And what I'm doing here is I got a double eye turnbuckle. I'm going to twist it till it's all the way pretty close to being all the way out, because you'll be using this to kind of snug the strings up. And they're pretty cheap. Now I'm taking a wood screw, dropping down about 1.5 inches, screwing it to the back side of the string frame, like so. Then you're going to take the end of your excess string that you got left over, pull it through, kind of snug. And then what you're going to do is, when you get it kind of snug, just wrap it around like you did, fasten the 2 strings together. And you can cut off any excess. Now just twist it to snug it up. And I found the strings kind of pull tight through the holes, so you might have to, you know, work it with the clines and work it back to the end, but with this method at least you can have an area to where you can snug it up and tighten it. Now we'll be putting it in the front of the box, and you'll see why we needed a 1/4 inch to fit over the washboard, and it should fit in there pretty snugly. Okay, now we're ready for part 4. Click on the link.